You're gonna have to dry out, Kay. You don't need me to tell you that.
I don't think I can. Look, I've tried before. Thought I was gonna die.
Blood everywhere! Take a look for yourself.
Hey, you, come on. Wake up there. Come on. Hey, come on, wake up.
How?
Just a minute, young man. You and I are going to have a little talk.
You a copper or what?
I'll ask the questions, right?
Don't know how you stand it, Jude. Is it always like this?
Well, I must admit it's a bit fast and furious since I came back.
But you take it so calmly. You knew how awful it was, but to have to come back, I couldn't do it.
You could if you wanted to keep on breathing, huh?
Don't suppose you know who stuck this in my bed, do you, Bryant?
Let's see now. It was probably someone who thought you were a little bit lonely without your good pal Phyllis. Well, come on, why don't you hit me over the head with it? I hear you do a very professional job.
Listen, Bryant, don't push me. I might just take you up on it.
She's a little upset over a lump of clay, don't you think?
Listen, Bryant, I'd be very careful if I were you. You haven't got Parker and Desmond to back you up now. It's just you and that tin heart, and that's a pathetic combination. So you lay off. You might end up in hospital with Mitchell.
And Hunt.
Oh, hell.
Exactly. That's what it's going to be for her by the time I'm finished.
Well, for a smart operator, you're really pretty dumb, aren't you? When you break in here, you get a chance to take off with the loot, and you go to sleep on the job.
So what are you going to do about it, copper?
I'm a prison officer, not a policewoman. Now, I think it's time you turned your pockets out.
I didn't steal nothing. Just wanted something to eat. For me and Nicky.
Why don't you go home and get something to eat?
'Cause I haven't got one. I cleared out, and I'm not going back.
You don't seem to be managing too well on your own.
We'll be okay.
Not if I turn you over to the police, you won't.
You're going to call the cops?
Well, what do you expect me to do? You've run away from home. You've broken into my house.
No, don't, please. I wasn't going to steal nothing, honest. And the cops will put Nicky in the pound or shoot him, for sure. I'll just take off. I won't break in nowhere else, honest.
All right. Sit down. You and I have got a lot of talking to do. Now, are you going to tell me where your parents live? Pretty funny-looking dog you've got.
Maybe we shouldn't have come. The guy might be away.
He was at the fete, Kay. Besides, we've got no choice. Every cop in town's on the lookout for me. Listen.
What if it's not him?
I know the sound of that ute. It's older than he is and not nearly as fit.
Hi.
I'm sorry about this, Wal. I tried to contact a couple of mates at the PRG, but the cops got there first.
How are you, kiddo?
Okay, thanks.
Well, where do we go from here?
Well, I've told Alan to stay right out of it. That applies to you too. But, well, I need a safe place to help Kay dry out. I thought you might have some ideas, and then we'll get out of your hair.
I am mining a mate's place. It's just over the hill. Reckon we'd be safe there.
What's this we?
Oh, come on. Cold turkey's no fun. And I'm not just thinking about Kay.
Look, Wally, I don't want you involved.
Look, will you listen to me for a minute? You've spent most of your life helping other people. It's time somebody returned the favour. Come on.
Well, Winter, and how are you settling in?
Be a lot better without screws barging in all the time.
Tell me you've been at Wentworth before.
Yeah, that's right. Hasn't changed, still a pig hole.
I thought they brought in a lot of changes since you were here last.
So what? Still stir, innit?
You've got a point there.
Anyhow, what makes a bloke like you want to work behind bars? Can't be the bickies, they pay peanuts.
You ever heard of job satisfaction?
Oh, you'd have to be kinky. You look all right to me. There must be something I can do to make the job a bit easier for you.
Oh? What have you got in mind?
Well, let's just say you was having eye trouble. And you just didn't happen to notice a certain few special items I might be bringing into the place. You could buy a lot of very expensive glasses with the things you'd get.
You must think I came down in the last shower, Winter. Barnhurst sent us a pretty comprehensive report on what you've been up to. You can forget the drugs racket here. And now we've finished our cosy little chat, let me remind you of something. Next time you try and bribe an officer, I'll slap a charge on you so fast, you'll wonder what hit you.
You sure it's okay for us to stay here?
Oh, sure, yeah. Mike's overseas. Won't be back for a couple of months. Hey, Kay. You're forgetting your tea. It's getting cold.
I don't want it. I feel rotten.
Probably because you haven't eaten for so long, love. Why don't you try a sandwich or something?
I'm not hungry. Look, I feel pretty beat. Is there somewhere I could crash?
Yeah, the bedroom's right through there. Take your pick.
Thanks, Wal. Come on.
There you go. Now, don't wait for me. I'm going to put Nicky outside.